So
Put this over there.
I have to record this and I have to pan the room so I can show and prove that I have actual physical human living bodies in the room. So you'll be on someone's
Come back, Ellie.
record.
Check it, man. This side, suck it in.
All right.
Check.
All right. Good. All righty. Hello. So I'm Tanisha Mackler. For you that don't know me, I'm a mom, a wife, and I'm also a doula massage therapist and a placenta encapsulator. And so today I'm doing my talk on 7 secrets to having a intervention-free birth. So I'm sure some of you guys have had children, and one is not childbearing anymore. I'm sure she's kind of okay with that, right? Okay, so we'll wait for the slide to come up. So, 7 reasons to having the 7 secrets to having an intervention-free birth. Part of the reason why I give this talk is because the birth is beautiful, but when you go to the hospital, one of the main issues we have to deal with are some of the interventions that are forced upon you. And because we're not educated and we don't understand what our options are, we usually go for what's offered to us, which one of the main things we try to prevent are cesareans. And so for 2015, there were 3,978,000 births. Of those births, 32.3% were cesarean. And of those, 26% of those were low-risk cesareans, meaning they were not breech babies. There was no real medical emergency reason for those cesareans. And so what the reason is, we don't know. And so that's part of why this talk is being created, so that you can know that you have choices. The 7 secrets are very simple. You don't even have to do anything super special. It's not in a book. It's just stuff that we deal with daily. One of our main secrets that I have is our mentality. So a lot of people don't understand pregnancy, labor, birth is it's hormonal. Everything is based off of what your brain state is. And so maintaining a healthy mental state is really good for you. So the healthier you are mentally, the better the pregnancy can be. So if you're doing well in the sense of, I always tell people, clean your closet. If you have family issues, if you have any kind of unresolved situation with friends, if you're in a bad relationship, if you have friendships that you need to resolve, you need to clean your closet out. Deal with those things before you progress in a pregnancy. A lot of people don't understand stress creates hypertension. And if you are hypertensive, you can create preeclampsia. Preeclampsia can cause you to have a preterm birth, or it can cause you to get into such a situation where you can end up with a cesarean. And so no one wants a cesarean. That's not, well, all of us do not want cesarean. Some people elect those because they think that's easier, but it's not a really good situation. That is a major surgery. So it shouldn't necessarily be done unless you need it. Having poor mental health or just being stressed out can also cause you not to handle labor effectively, which can end up causing you to be in so much pain that you'll end up needing an epidural. Or just be so stressed out you don't want to deal with the pain and you'll opt out and accept the epidural. Or you may not realize the pain that you're in is not because of the actual labor, but because of the positioning of baby. And then you're not going to progress, and then you end up on pitocin. So it's something simple, and it can prevent 3 of the worst situations that can happen. My second secret is support. Now, most would say support is the most important thing. But if you don't have good mental health, if you're not in a good situation mentally, if you're not cleaned out your closet, how do you accept support? So you need good support, but that's your second most important thing. Now, who wouldn't want their husband or their boyfriend to rub their feet? That's supportive. I mean, I love a good foot rub. And who wouldn't mind a girlfriend coming over and helping get the baby's room ready and cleaning out the closets and putting clothes away, or even the mom cooking their favorite meal? my liver. And so everybody loves a little bit of support. And so support is very important to maintaining a healthy pregnancy and having an understanding and appreciating labor and delivery, because it's a beautiful experience if you allow it to be beautiful. Also, so my third secret is relaxation. And for most, that's pretty hard, especially if you're an entrepreneur. If you're someone who is always working. And so when you work on relaxation, you create positive hormones that help you to relax and help you to enjoy labor and help you to enjoy birth. And that takes me to one of my sources, which would be Carl Jones. It's this wonderful book that I read when I was pregnant. It is A Breakthrough Guide to Giving Birth, Mind Over Labor. And it was awesome because he spoke of how hormonal labor, birth, and how labor and birth is, and that keeping yourself in a good positive state of mind will help you experience that in the most beautiful way. And part of the reason which people don't understand is that it activates, if you're in a good state of mind, you activate that right hemisphere of your brain, which controls intuition. So if you know something's not right, you can pick up on it pretty quickly. Also, it helps you to experience intimacy better, and it helps you to relax better. And so if you're relaxed and if you're able to enjoy a moment because you are relaxed, then you'll be able to experience labor in a different way. You can combat those contractions, and you can actually go through them, like I tell moms, ride it like a wave. And if you're relaxed and you ride it like a wave, that contraction is more effective, and then you'll be able to not even have to push. I had a mom I worked with, literally she only pushed one time, that was to clear the shoulders. And so labor should be beautiful like that. Birth should be beautiful like that. And so some of the things you should do to relax, and I always tell people, aromatherapy, massage, you can do meditation, you can do yoga. All of those things are very helpful. And I know lavender was like my favorite thing when I was pregnant. That was my thing. And then another secret, mobility. Without movement, there's not life. You're not healthy. Your body doesn't work efficiently. And it also helps the baby to get into the best position and also to work along with your body in the best way. So when it's time for birth, you'd be able to do it without very little effort. And so a lot of things that you need to do for mobility. Walking, if you jog, you can do a little jogging, using the treadmill. You can do some intentional movement, but you don't have to do anything strenuous. Whatever your doctor says is what you should do. But yoga is one really good mobility thing that you can do. And then our fifth secret is nutrition. And a lot of people don't understand nutrition is huge during pregnancy, which will keep you from preeclampsia, it'll keep you from gestational diabetes. And if you do end up with any of those things, you can control it nutritionally without having to be on medications. So that's why it's so important, because you can use nutrition as a preventative, not just something to get you through until the end of the pregnancy. So if you can eat the right foods, making sure that you're getting the right nutrition. And I tell people, prepare with pregnancy, labor, and birth like you're preparing for a marathon. You have people that do everything all year long to get ready for this race, and then they get up to the race, and all they want to do is finish. Well, that's kind of the thing we want to do with birth. You just want to finish. You want to finish on top, and you want to do it in a good way. And so the best way to do that is plan. And if you plan like you do for anything else in life, then you can have a really good labor and birth. And so nutrition is a good way to do that. But you shouldn't wait till you're pregnant to do it. You need to do it when you're considering conception, because then you create a better environment for a thriving baby. And so nutrition is really important, not just for the preventative part of it, but just for the overall health of you and baby. And then our next secret, which is 6, I'm a huge speaker about chiropractic. I work in a chiropractic atmosphere, and so pregnancy can take a toll on your body, and the majority of what happens in your body has a lot to do with the spine, has a lot to do with your hips. Everything moves, especially when it comes time for that hormone relaxin to release. It makes your body open up so that you can prepare, so bones can move, so baby can come down and come out. And so when you're going through so many physical changes, you need to know that you should be prepared for that. And the best way to do it is to make sure that everything is in proper alignment, which if you're in proper alignment, you also have good hormonal health. If you have good hormonal health, you have good mental health. And so it kind of all ties in. And so that's why I tell people you should definitely try and do chiropractic. And you don't have to do it often, but if you can do it monthly and at least do it more frequently toward the end, particularly if you find out baby's not in a favorable position, chiropractors can do techniques that can help baby to flip or to help baby to get into a better position. And so everything ties in, all of the secrets do, especially my seventh secret. My seventh secret is me. I'm the doula, and I'm that one that helps you to stay on that road to having a intervention-free birth. So if you're looking to conceive and if you're looking to have a wonderful labor and birth, and it doesn't always have to be natural because everyone's idea of natural is different, but if you're on the road to needing to have someone that can help you get in place to make sure you have a wonderful birth, you should hire a doula, or at least consider a doula or someone in the birthing industry so that it can help you throughout that whole process. And no time is too late. I've been called from 9 weeks to 36 weeks. So any time is good, and we help you throughout that whole process. We're your advocate, we're the mediator, we're your personal assistant. We're the person who keeps you on task. We're the person that's there for you to cry on. We're whoever you need us to be in that moment that you're laboring, in that moment that you're pregnant, when you just need to vent. We're the ones who provide all the resources that you need, and if we don't have them, we help you find them. And so the 7 secrets are, and we'll go back through those, but number 7, which is the best one, so we'll go backwards. So doula is our number 7 secret. And then we have chiropractic, nutrition, mobility, relaxation, support, and mental health, and so mentality. And so they all tie in together. And you can do it with one or the other, or you can do it with all, but you should always try to make sure that you're working as best as possible toward the best labor, the best birth you can. So thank you everybody for coming out. I appreciate you using all your time to come sit with me, and have a wonderful day.
Hey, very good. All right.